during the joint EHA and EMN symposium, I think that a very interesting topic was touched. So the topic of the treatment of late stage patients, so mainly triple class or pentaclass refractory patients. We know that currently we have new options for those patients, namely bispecific antibodies, CAR-T therapy, and also antibody-drug conjugate. In this exact moment, no, because the main drug, belantamab, is on hold, but we hope that it will come back soon. So, of course, one of the most interesting point is how to choose between these three options in different patients. So during the symposium, we tried to elucidate what could be the criteria of choice. And what was mainly said is that for sure CAR-T are for a subset of patients, so only patients not specifically based on the age, but mainly based on the presence of comorbidities, renal function, and the performance status, but also the fact that currently, with the current indication of CAR-T in fourth-line therapy for triple class exposed patients, we don't have good enough bridging therapy. So patients with a highly rapidly progressing disease cannot make it to CAR-T. So for those patients, CAR-T is not a good option. So those are the patients in which we can think about CAR-T. So they are a subset of patients. Then we have the bispecific monoclonal antibody that can be used in theory in all the patients. However, we know that with these drugs, we have the issue of infections. So patients should be followed very strictly for the risk of infection. Prophylaxis should be put in place, vaccines. So not all the patients, because of the frailty, because of the age, because of other reasons, the compliance may be good enough for this. So in theory, there are no barriers for bispecific antibody. However, the patient should be informed that he or she should follow very strictly this recommendation. And lastly, ADC may be offered for also very frail and elderly population. So we don't have issues with renal function. We don't have issues for infection. We have this issue of keratopathy that can be managed and prevented very well. So the day we will have back this tool again, we may propose this treatment for also a more widespread population of patients. The other issue, of course, is the sequencing, and this topic was touched by my other colleagues during the symposium. So it's important also to have option to put in place after one of these choices. And so how to sequence CAR-T and bispecific, it's for sure another very interesting topic.